Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we are riding Brightline. It is my first time in over a year getting on Brightline. Last time we were going to Orlando for the very first time. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're gonna see what's changed in the past year since we were last on Brightline. So we're gonna go head to the station leaving from Miami and see what's different. I wonder if they ever did anything with the food hall that they had here. It was like briefly open and then closed for many years. Nope, it is still closed. Some changes since we were last here involved the shop inside of the Miami station. Previously, you had to tap your credit or debit card to enter, grab whatever you wanted to purchase, and then just simply leave. Sensors throughout the store would know how much to charge you when you leave, and there was no contact with a human being. They have since reverted the store to the old school way with a more open layout and a cashier present. Also, just in time for the holidays, they have ornaments, Brightline branded Cocoa Mix, and candy canes. Over in the Miami Premium Lounge, everything was just as I remembered with the self-serve breakfast or lunch bar depending when you arrive. I helped myself to a lemon loaf and orange juice while I waited for my 10:50 a.m. departure to West Palm Beach. I think it's busier than when we were last here a year ago. Alright, so we are now boarding the train heading to the premium class, which is on Coach 1, basically all the way at the front.
Welcome aboard.
10:50, we're officially rolling.
Familiarize yourself with the safety and emergency exit information.
Sure. I'll take pretzel. Thank you. As a premium ticket holder, I was indulged in complimentary chips, beverages including alcohol, and a salami and cheese snack. For comparison, in Smart Class, which we'll ride on the way back, the pretzels would have cost $4, Corona beer would have been $8, and the salami, although I couldn't find the exact one on the menu, they do sell a version of it that comes with crackers for $12. All right, we are here at Brightline, West Palm Beach. You guys saw me ride a premium class going up to West Palm. On the way back, I did have premium, but I just changed it to smart. I know it is a downgrade, but this video is all about showing you guys what has changed. The reason why I changed it to smart class is because now they have in-seat ordering, which doesn't exist in premium because you can pretty much get whatever you want and it's complimentary. On smart class, you do have to pay for everything. So as opposed to having a menu and having them going up and down with the cart down the aisle, you just order and they'll bring it to you. Just put in your seat number and it'll go right to you. So that is the reason why I just changed it from premium to smart, because I want to show you guys that whole experience. But now we have about an hour and a half, 2 hours to kill in West Palm. So I'm thinking about renting one of the Bright bikes, as they're called, similar to City Bike in Miami, the same kiosk, everything. I haven't tried it out before. Like I said, it looks just like the City Bike stations. So I think we're gonna rent the bike, see how this works. Oh, download app to rent bike. You can usually just book it right on the kiosk with City Bikes, but not the Bright bike. So now I gotta download the app. Okay, so I just created my account. 30 minutes is $4.60. 1 hour is $6.49. I think I only need 1 hour. Let's hope this really comes out. So $1,000 charge if my bike is lost or stolen. Okay. All right, let's release the bike, which is this one right here. Releasing. Here we go. All right, took a couple pushes, but bike is out. Check out my sweet new ride for the next hour. There are a couple of stations around West Palm Beach, so we'll probably pass a few just in case I want to return it and walk around, or just come right back to the station where I just got it from. And let's go. We're officially underway. Something concerning is going on with this bike. Look at the wheel. Not sure if the video is catching it, but it's literally wobbling. I think you can really see it on the right side. All right, so since the wheel was wobbly, I intended on returning this bike, which is this one right here, number 1045, to check out a better bike, but I've since... All right, so I just had a silly issue returning the wobbly bike to get a new one, and I just spent 25 minutes, including calling Bright Bike, thinking there was an issue returning it, but no. It was my fault. You have to shove that bike into it. It even says don't be gentle with it. So if you return your bike and you don't see that you got an email or anything that says you returned the bike, just keep shoving until you see that green light flashing on the kiosk. So that was my bad. Now I've got a new bike and I've just wasted 25 minutes. This is honestly so relaxing, just riding by the water here. You can even see Flagler Museum, Henry Flagler's old home all the way in the distance. right, you guys have to see this. This is like the most relaxed seating. I mean, look at this. You're literally right on the water. They've got these binoculars over here, free of use, so you can see all the old homes. And then you can kick back, relax, like such, and enjoy South Florida winter. I'm gonna try to race Brightline with my Bright bike. I'm giving it a head start. I feel sorry for it. All right, I think I might actually beat it. Let's go. Yeah, it's not fair. They need the crossing. I would have smoked it. Stood no chance against the Bright bike. Something I didn't mention while we were passing the Aventura station is they've since canceled the shuttle between Aventura station and the mall. That was canceled in February because they're constructing a pedestrian bridge from the station to the mall. Because right now there's literally like, it's not impossible to get there by foot, but it's a massive detour because of the train tracks and there's really no crossing there. So they're planning on building that bridge. However, the sections of the bridge are just sitting there in the Aventura station parking lot. It's been there for 4 or 5 months now with no construction date really in sight on when they're going to start building it. Another thing I want to show you guys is they took away seat selection for Smart Class. So if you're traveling anywhere within South Florida and you purchase a Smart ticket, they automatically select that seat for you. Whereas Premium, you can always select your own seat, no matter where you're going. Heading to Orlando, they have a new class called Smart Saver, which has no seat selection. It's about $15 cheaper than the regular Smart. You get to cancel for 10% of your credit, but there's no modifications. Now, if you get the Smart class, which is pretty much the normal one, but if you're going between Orlando and Miami, you do have a complimentary seat selection, something we don't see in the South Florida version of Smart. Ordering in Smart Class has changed since we were last here. No longer are they going up and down the aisles showing their offerings. Now you have to scan a QR code, enter the coach and seat number to browse the menu, and order right from your phone. Here you can order anything from food and drink combos to spirits and cocktails. For lunch, I opted for a sandwich combo paired with peanut M&Ms and a Celsius energy drink. You can add a beer or Starbucks cold brew for a $3 to $4 upcharge. The total came out to $18 plus $3 tip for a grand total of $22.50. The food took just over 8 minutes to arrive to my seat, and yes, I did time it. So while in premium class, the sandwiches and more filling meals are reserved only for travelers going the longer distance between Miami and Orlando, in Smart Class, you can have whatever you like at a cost. Back where we started here in Miami, just got off the train. I had such a great experience. It is exactly how I remembered Brightline last year, with the great customer service, clean trains and stations, no complaints on this trip. There are some things that I do miss. So we got there on a Brightline premium ticket, which included a $10 voucher that was sent automatically to my Uber account. That is their version of Brightline Plus, as it was back then, where they would send you like a private car. I made a video about it before. It was a Tesla Model Y. It was so cool. They even had a Tesla Model Y inside the Brightline Miami station on display to promote the whole service. But now you just get a $10 voucher, which covers going to the station, and then if you have a premium on the way back, you know, you get another Uber voucher. I kind of missed that Tesla pickup experience. It would literally synchronize the time of your arrival with a driver being there outside of the station. So once you go outside, your car is already there and you just hop on in. I mean, you can schedule your Uber to coincide with the train arriving, but this is just so cool having, you know, essentially your own pickup service without you having to do anything because you just book it along with your train ticket. So just something that I missed. And of course, the shuttle between Aventura Mall and the Aventura station, I guess ridership wasn't there, which is why they suspended that. The pedestrian bridge is like a long ways away, even though we're heading into the busy holiday season. So that is very unfortunate, but they do have shuttles if you're connecting to the airport, for example, Miami International Airport, Fort Lauderdale Airport. I got to see one of the shuttles outside of the Miami station waiting for passengers who are going to the airport. So I think that's really nice. They also have event shuttles that you can tag along with if you're going to like a specific game, like a Marlins game or a Dolphins game or a concert at the Hard Rock Stadium. So those are really cool. And as you guys saw, the food court is still closed, which is very weird. It's very unfortunate. Food halls, for some reason, just do not do well in this area. We have one called Julian Henry's that I went to. We did a video on it. It's still going, it's still doing well, apparently. So that is very good news. But the one inside Brightline Miami, I mean, that is like your flagship station, I would expect there to be a lot of dining options for travelers to choose from, especially with how busy they've been. So with that said, signing off from Miami, we are in the Overtown area. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Let me know your Brightline experience if you've ever been on down below. How does it compare to trains where you live? Is this better or worse? And be sure to check out my other Brightline videos because like I said, I've ridden the Tesla Model Y pickup service. I've done the Aventura Shuttle when that was a thing. And last year, we did Brightline to Orlando, which by the way, we might do again with a connection to the theme parks because that was just me riding to Orlando and just experiencing the trip and then coming right back. So hopefully we can do a little connection to the theme parks in a future video. So stay tuned for that.